Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of HBM Mod. Last episode, I think we worked on a bunch of machinery and stuff. We got a lot of progress done on it. We got like a lot of stuff going on, don't we? Over here. We have the refinery stuff, that's what we did. We got all of this done in like 2 episodes, right? This stuff is incredible, but we need to do more stuff with it. So, basically, this heavy oil, this naphtha, this light oil can all be processed down even further. Now, you can run these for energy and stuff, but I don't actually know if we're gonna do that. We might just stick with just solar power if we can, but actually, you know what? Scratch that. We're definitely gonna end up doing that at some point. We're gonna have to use that for power, but not right now. First order of business is not actually doing that. Actually, no. We've done enough oil stuff for like today, but what I want to do is I want to get the actual centrifuge. Reason being that this guy can be used to process different materials down. So to get this guy, we're gonna go ahead and make a barrel, or we could go ahead and take a barrel. We actually might not have barrels here. We don't. Okay, I know where we can get a barrel though. The question is, do we want to fly there or do we want to drive there? Like, that's actually a good question. Well, the tank actually has a lot more fuel, but I don't know if it can go through the rivers, so we'll try it out. We'll give it a shot. I have not driven this thing much, so let's just drive the tank there. Why not? Have you seen the road I'm making? This is nice. Let me go and show you. This is actually speed you up, kind of, but I don't know if it does it for vehicles. It's kind of nice. You can kind of fit the vehicle on it. It kind of works. Well, this is going to be quite a nice drive. Wait, did I mention we have shaders on right now? This is quite nice. I kind of like the shaders, but I don't know. And honestly, if I leave them on, then it will probably end up doing like several episodes of these. I just kind of like the way the base looks with the shaders, honestly. I think also looks kind of nice. Alright, we're going up the mountain and killing a sheep too. Nice. Oh wait, there's a glyph in that up ahead. And this one has not been raided. Okay. We don't have any ammunition on us. We don't have any materials to make ammunition, so we're just gonna have to ignore them. Go a little slower on these mountains. Oh my. Those sheep didn't stand a chance. Oh no, even more. There's a bomb there. Can we drive over these? I think I'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, we're getting kind of close there. I'm chopping down this entire forest with my tank. We're actually not close at all, I don't think. Oh yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. I've only been here in helicopter before, so this is like quite a different experience driving around a tank. But this is a vault, and I've been raiding this place quite often. I don't know if I've raided it or mentioned that I raided this place in videos, but yes, I've been raiding this one. It has a lot of, like, flooring stuff made of vinyl or something. We'll go down and check it out. I kind of like the flooring in these places because I've never actually used the block, but I don't know what I'm ever going to use the block for, honestly. It's like, this stuff here, this is vinyl flooring. Also, these are doors. These are some fun doors. I like these ones quite a lot. Alright, I also should... Let's go ahead and... Oh my. This is quite interesting, using this... anyway, we need to take these for work. We want to make some stuff with them. I got some builds planned that are going to use these guys, and all of this wool needs to get out of my inventory. Anyway, so if we walk through all these wonderful bathroom stalls, just tearing out the walls... I heard a massive explosion. I can only assume that was not the tank at all. But, somewhere in here... Oh my. I missed this? What? There is actually barrels over here. And generators, but these guys are absolute garbage. Don't use them. Oh, there's even more barrels. You got anything in them? Nah. Also, a very useful block is these fans. You may notice I actually have some in one of the boxes back at the base. Oh, energy cubes. That is also a pretty good find. And this guy. But we can make them. Yet another explosion. This has to be glyphids or something. There's no way that was landmines. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let's get out of here. Wait, no, don't go too fast. We don't want to just go too fast. Then I can't control the vehicle at all. Oh, these are transformers. One of these is transformer. This guy is an actual storage block. So I turned another one of them actual plastic thingies into fluid identifier. We have like 2 of them. Actually, I think we have 1 of them right now. It's a pretty rare one from a building out in the taiga biome that way. Wait, we might actually have 4 of them. Or no, not 4. 2 of them. So basically, aromatic hydrocarbons and petroleum gas. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. They both go together to form Bakelite. So while we produce the actual petroleum gas, we're producing all of this other stuff too, which we don't really want. We want to turn that into something else, something much more useful, either for producing energy or for producing more petroleum gas or unsaturated or whatever we want to do to make stuff. Quite simply, all we need to do is get this guy up and running for what it needs to do, and that is just going to be taking out all this rubbish, putting it into this box, and then taking out all of this garbage and putting it into the box. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're going to take... How many do we need? 1, 2, 3... We're making more of the actual thingies of these guys. It needs 12 for each one, I think. Oh, you can also see that I actually set up the steel setup. I don't know if I showed this off, but basically you just take coke and you shove it in here, and it gives you 3 times as much steel ingots out, which is nice. And so you can basically turn your 3 times your iron ore early on, which is handy. Very handy. And the steel is actually like... It's molten. This looks different. Usually it comes out and it's like gray, but no, it's actually like, looks normal. Like actual steel. What do I need these for? I need these for fractioning steel, right? You know, fractioning tower, which needs a welded plate, which is just 4 of these guys shoved in the welding machine. It takes a lot of energy. Whoa. Looks really funny. I mean, I guess it looks kinda how it should look, but, looks kinda funny. Now, there are some insane people out there who, for some reason, decide to use the chemical plants. I don't know why you do that, because it just takes extra energy. Well, actually, I think it was faster to do it that way. But I personally like it this way. It's just very good, honestly. I wouldn't do it any other way. You can also make separators, which are used to separate the bottom half and a lower half of the tower, allowing you to do 2 different recipes on top of each other, which is quite handy. So in fact, these fractioning towers are... You use a lot of them. You don't even just use them for oil stuff. I think you use them for actual recipe stuff too. Let's go ahead and just continue on. And this is all the iron we've produced from hematite so far. I used the hematite for iron instead of using it for steel like I used to do now, which is quite a big difference as far as yields are concerned, because before you would just get like 2 iron and then you would have that become steel, but now I get like 1 iron ore and I can just turn it straight into 3 steel. Like, I was getting equal amounts of steel for my iron, but now I'm getting 3 times as much, which is nice. Alright, so this next recipe is going to be for wonderful substance known as, I don't even remember what it's called. Oh, it's industrial oil. We're gonna have to process that through this, I think. We do need to make some pipes. Or do we have pipes? We don't have any pipes. Dang it. Oh, right, we need to do bauxite processing at some point, which is an interesting process. We'll take care of that at some point. So, you see here, we got industrial oil byproducts, and I think we're just gonna go ahead and build this guy out a little bit. That's literally all we're gonna do. We're just gonna extend it a little bit. Instead of stacking it, why don't we just go like this? I did build this guy just in case we wanted to, but we can actually just do it this way. It makes it expandable later, because then we'll be able to just take this. We'll be able to shove another one of these guys on top of them both, if we need to. Like, what if we start producing a lot of oil stuff? But then we need them to be faster, so we can just stack them up infinitely. Plus, the pipe savings are actually kind of good. They are really good. Also, the tank is turning red. Oh crap, I forgot the fluid ID. Wait, maybe it's in one of the barrels. Alright, so we're gonna process industrial oil. This will give us heating oil and engine lubricant, which can be used to power the base. Of course, if you're really trying to max here, what you can actually do with it is coke it. Then, from coking it, you get coke or oil, fraction that for cracked oil and heating oil again, and send the heating oil back through the system. It's kind of an infinite loop, but that will allow you to basically make a lot of cracked oil. Until you run out of the byproducts, that is. Okay, now we have naphtha, which is going to become diesel. So with this one, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to say, no, not that, naphtha. Now this guy can actually hold two different ones. If you were to go right-click, now you have nothing, and then you could set this guy into light oil, let's say. That is quite nice. And if you want to switch it back, you just right-click again, naphtha. We're going to go, send the naphtha. Yes, please, thank you. Alright. And that gives a diesel byproduct, which we can process further. The last thing we can get out of this is going to be pretty much more diesel and kerosene. This guy is going to run light oil, and then what we do is run the light oil into this guy, you get diesel and kerosene. Now the diesel byproduct can be sent out here to the cracking tower, which we need to build another one of. But the kerosene is relatively useful, so that would need to be stored. You may have noticed this guy actually makes bitumen, which we can actually reprocess. So, to do that, we're just going to go ahead and say bitumen, then it reprocesses. And that sends it back into being oil again. So, this is Oil Reprocessor 300, and it gives you infinite amounts of oil, basically. Well, not really infinite, but you get what I mean. It's maximum efficiency for oil. Now, I want to wait till both those barrels are full to actually make a batch of Bakelite. So, we're going to sacrifice some things today. I think I actually do have another bobblehead. And we might sacrifice this very rare one, which is Plutonium-238. Improved Tom impact mechanics. Yes. So. And also this one, which is some kind of unicorn creature. I don't even know what this one is, but it's take a look at it. Who's this one? VT66/24 Balefire Warhead model and general texture work. On the bottom, you cannot. Oh, okay, yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and shred both of these guys. Whoops. Well, it's not whoops, I mean, I meant to do it, but there's no getting them back. Alright, so this is the polymer bars, they're done. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the recipe for centrifuge. Centrifuge, right here. This guy. 2, 8, why does it not need so many? Okay, 2, 8, 8, and then 1 enhanced. And it's pretty simple to actually make that one piece because it's literally just 1, 2, 3, 4 of these and then 4 titanium. And that should be all we need for the first part we're making. Why do I still have this piece of garbage on me? So much garbage. Let's get all that in there. Let's put it all in there. Alright, we do actually have some skull. Wait a second. I do need more fuel. Why? We're running out of fuel on some of the machines. We'll take care of it in a second though. Look how much, like, circuits we have. This is a lot of circuits. This is all from computers we've recycled. Like, if you just go exploring, you don't need to go making circuits at all. You have all the circuits you need. They come from computers. But also the plates come from the filing cabinet, so it's kind of useful, that too. I'm gonna cut off this light oil pipeline because we don't actually need it. It's just there for demonstrative purposes right now, but eventually we will switch over to that. For now, I want to stockpile that stuff because light oil is incredibly useful. Alright, we're on to the next stage, and this guy is going to cost polymer of some kind or bakelite, steel plate or copper plate. Oh, steel and copper plates, and then just an enhanced circuit. So it's pretty simple. 8 of those, and then we're going to need 8 of these, which we have all of these already made. We need to smash these guys. Now, how do you do that? Well, quite simply, you just shove these into here, and then you go grab the new fuel source. Called heads. Yes. So every time you kill an enemy, and you take their head with an axe, then you can just turn it into 4 of these, and use it as fuel, each one providing 1 piece. So we're literally powering our burner press off the heads of our enemies. It's literally gone from being a machine to a guillotine. Maybe we should inverse guillotine, except instead of putting people's heads back on, it just takes their heads away and uses them infinitely. Centrifugal force. What? It doesn't matter how you say it, I don't really care. This machine needs to be set up in a certain way because you need to be able to use this guy. We're gonna take a battery buffer from over here, energy storage block. We're gonna take this and we're just gonna hook it up to like this, and it's just gonna work. It's just gonna work. And then you just have it set to green mode. That allows this guy to output. Now this is just a general purpose one. You need these in other places like the Xernox reactor and stuff, but I don't want to do the Xernox reactor. I kind of just want to skip that part. We're just gonna go straight for RBMK. And RBMKs typically just explode on servers. I don't know why they explode in this 1.7 version. It's just hard to use them. But we're not on a server, so that's why I'm gonna build one, because I have not built one in a long time, and I can't build one here. And we're gonna use some hoppers. We're gonna use like one here, one here. Wait, this guy needs to be going this way. What am I doing? What am I doing right here? So if we have this guy go this way, right? That will allow us to put a crate there. Then if we have this guy going this way, we can put a crate on top of there. And then, with all of this garbage, we can fill in the ground to make it look nice and snazzy. So that way you don't end up with places like this. Wait, no. Like this? What is this disgusting rubbish? Fill that in. We don't like grass in our base. Grass is not allowed. That's just not allowed here. So this centrifuge is amazing. This machine. Let's go ahead and give it a demonstration with, I don't know, let's go ahead and do titanium crystals. We don't produce enough energy to actually run this thing constantly, but it's enough for us to give us like a quick glimpse of what it can do. So we shove all three of them in there. This guy starts losing energy. Holy crap, we can actually run this thing constantly. In the last playthrough, we could not do this. So, I am very happy with this. Looks quite nice. Well, it might actually just be taking energy from other places. No, it's not. It's definitely not. What the heck are you doing, machine? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Cause look, it's going down. The amount it's getting is going down. Is that wait? Is that because of the sun? What are you doing back here? Get out of here. Anyway, this is how you process titanium into its constituent components: lithium and the iron powder and all of this. Wait, why were we gonna make dash? That's stupid. Wait, well, actually, we do need dash. We do need dash. So next episode, I think we're gonna make the early game mining tool, one of the best early game mining tools that is, from lithium and some cobalt. You'll get to see what that is when we do it. Some of you probably already know what it is. Most of you probably do. We also need to make some high-speed steel for that, but that shouldn't be an issue, should it?